Hello, welcome to 5 Ways of Working. This video I'm going to review my new Mitre Saw. I bought a new one because the other one broke. I bought it with my own money, so I'll give you as honest a review as possible. Excuse the mess, guys. I'm still working on getting this workshop organised. So, this is the XL 216 Mitre Saw, 1500 watt, and it's got a laser as well. Imagine that. Now, several reasons I bought this particular type of saw. Mainly because the rails come at the front, so it stops it from having to knock it from the wall behind. My other one didn't. So let's have a look. So, dust bag. What do you call them? Do you think you know what I mean? I forgot what they're called. To put your work on, so we could support stand or something like that. Handle and a clamp. Locking nut for the mitre. The very important instructions. And some plastic thing. I'm not sure what that's for. We'll soon find out. Right. So, well packaged, I must say. First impressions, it feels quite strong and steady and looks good. Right, let's get to opening it. So first things first, the power cable. Obviously make sure you don't turn the power cable, plug it in before you've taken all the bits out. And these are quite fiddly. Right. Quick read of them all important instructions, just to get an idea of what does what. So handle with a safety switch. Obviously this moves the mitre left to right to wherever you want it. The handle goes on there. Pretty standard to Mitre Saws. If you've never used one, then I suggest going through the instructions, but I have used the Mitre Saws, so they're pretty straightforward and follow on from each other. Sorry. Rubbish can go in the bin. Right, so first things, this goes in and locks here, nice and tight, and then nice smooth action. There's a little glass display here and a sticker effectively to tell you where the increments are. I can see that sticker coming off, meaning that you'll forget, you won't know where the measurements are. So maybe suggesting sticking that with tape or somewhat better, just to keep it from coming away, because you'd lose your angles unless you take the square out or something to measure it. Right, moving on. That pin here, just lift the Mitre Saw up. It's got a decent height. Rubbish guard. As you can see, the blade guard. Now my other one didn't have an auto blade guard. I'd have to pull a pin out to lift it up. No, it's not a pin, it's a little plastic thing. I'd show you, but it's broken, so there's no point. And so that's quite clever. Let's got some wheelies there. Now, on the other side, let me turn it around for you. There's a little knob just here, which is quite stiff because it's brand new. Yeah? Slide the side back and forth. Now, like I said, the reason I bought this was I can put it against the wall and not really worry about it catching. Sorry, that's my cameraman walking in and making a racket. Excuse the noise. So, let's see what's what. So as you can see, I will secure that eventually once I've set it all up properly, because I'm going to build a mitre station so the dust collection is better, because it's atrocious otherwise. Lock that back down. There's a depth stop just here, which if I get a screwdriver, in fact there should be one in the bag somewhere. So I thought. Well, there ain't one, but I've found another one anyway. And that's the depth stop. Right. Turn that bolt. To where you need. Nope, I might go. Sorry, the depth stop's there. Why you should read the instructions. Anyway, tighten that up for now. That's a full depth. These go down here. With a screw. I really should have read their instructions, eh? Can't find my screwdriver to do this with, so I'll just have to use this, which is a bit fiddly. I will check the instructions because I might make another mistake somewhere. Right. They don't tell you much. Alright. This goes in here to stop it from coming out. I suppose you can put that back in, stop them completely coming out. Bit of a bad thing to have to do this. So that's one downside. Right. But I didn't notice it, but it's here, right there, and you can slide it, and that's quite nifty. You can push it back and forth into the saw, so it's quite compact. installed it the wrong way around. It's supposed to go that way, and then this one's supposed to go the other way. But I'm not going to mess with it now. Right now. And again, this one locks down on the other end with that little screw which goes in the bottom. I don't actually know why they've got them. And I couldn't find it in the instructions, so I'll leave it be. But just so I don't lose the screw, just gonna put it in there. Right. That locks back down. I've only gone and lost the handle I had a minute ago. Oh yeah, so there's a clamp, which I think is quite a clever clamp. It clamps on either side. And it goes like this. Lift it up, and then you just clamp it back down. Which is quite cool, considering the other one had a screw thing down, which is a bit fiddly and finicky, so this is quite clever. Another good point. I seem to have lost the handle which goes here, so that you can lift it up from the handle, so you don't have to pick it up trying to grab it and knock something. Oh, I found it. Ta-da. That's the handle. It's not very clear to where it's supposed to go though, so I'll figure it out and put it on. That picture shows the handle, but I can't quite figure out on here where it means, because it doesn't seem to line up. So it's a bit bizarre. That don't line up with any of them. Neither does it do that way. So let me see. So the noise you can hear in the background is the man behind the camera, being my son. So he's not going to come on camera, but he's messing around with things he's not supposed to. Now he's lost something, so now he's going to try and find it. Hopefully he doesn't knock the camera. The one job is designed today. Get one job kit. There we go. So now, it's quite good. Handle that. It is obviously a heavy stone. After all, it weighs a lot for what it is. So let's have a little play with it now. Let's plug it in. Under there. Let's put the dust bag on. I mean, I'm not expecting great things because the Mitre Saws are known to blow dust everywhere. This one might be a lot better because I can see that the dust port shoot things just here. It's not on, don't worry, I've not switched it on. There's a dust shoot shroud here which looks more to the saw, to the blade, rather than with the other ones where they just got a big massive gap. So let's see what happens. Let's put that in place. These bags ain't the best. And I will connect it up to the dust collector. Right. Now if you, I can't know if you can see, there's a little switch, toggle, little switch here. Just there. It's a safety switch. So without that, you can't accidentally press the saw, which is really convenient. See? And your power on. Oh, and there's a little power switch here. My other saw didn't have that, and it was just a case of pressing back the thing and it would start. So I like that. Right. Let's find some scrap wood. Here we go. Some nice long scrap. So. Oh, before I do that, let's check how square this is. I don't know if you can see from there, but that is absolutely square to the fence. No adjustments required out of the box, which is good. Now again, you probably won't be able to see very clearly, but that is square to the table. Right. Again, look, the advantage I've got is I don't need to worry about having to move it forward and backwards all the time because it sits against the floor wall. I would like to have had one of them Bosch ones with the glide on things, but I can't afford it. This is within price point. Considering the other saws, Mitre Saws I've seen, with this price point, the rails are at the back. I'm going to check, my cameraman just pointed out the cost of it. It was £105 I think it was. I'll put the link in the description below because I can't remember exactly how much it was. And it's a smooth action. So now, to make a test piece. Right. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? Oh, actually, sorry. Right, switch the power on. Here we already have. I've already got a problem. Oh yes. Where's it getting stuck? Oh. The clamp's come in the way. But no matter. Because the advantage of this is it swivels. Yes. I might actually move the clamp to the other side. I mean, the screws for the clamp are a bit could be better. They're just little screws rather than sort of grubs. They can sort of grab, like you have like these. They're screws like that. So that's a bit of a downside for it. But again, for the price point, because you've got to turn it with a screwdriver rather than with just your fingers. Right, now the last square to the table now, because of where I was clamping it or moving the wood. Quite loud. I really should have put some safety gear on, but I can't. See what we got. Oh, I was mistaken. That switch is for the laser, not for the actual saw. Like I said, read the instructions. My son's laughing because I'm an idiot. It's a very clean cut, I must say, straight out of the box. Let's see if it's square. And I know this wood's pretty square. Beautiful, look at that. Absolutely 100% square. Well, from what I can see anyway. Yep. Right. Now that I've discovered that the laser on there, I'm going to try the laser now. No. Let's see how good it is when you make a mark that's dead onto the laser. Clamp it down, see what happens. And that is absolutely bang on cut where I marked it. Obviously you got to remember that the laser's got to cut out, the laser line cuts dead between. How square is that now? Absolutely beautiful. Hold it properly. Absolutely beautiful. I know the wood's slightly out of square, and that's why you can see the little tiny gap on the bottom. But other than that, it's beautiful. This isn't milled up scrap, it's just scrap of a line on, which is fairly square. Sorry, he's messing around, isn't he? Right, let's see what the 45 looks like. So first and foremost, undo that. Change to 45. Does the laser work? That looks like a good 45. Let's have a look. Combination square. Beautiful, look at that. Dead on 45. Straight out of the box. Now, I've got to say, I'm impressed. Oh, the other thing I did forget to mention. Switch the laser off because I don't actually need it. a single bevel, so it's got a big massive bevel lock here. I really should clamp out of the way. Single bevel, so you can make bevel cuts on this. But I should try one. Yeah, the laser's no good for you, the bevel cut. Now remember, there's this table fence. The fence needs to be moved before you damage fence. Yes, I've got to tear out because I've not set it up, but this is just testing. You can see, beautiful. So that's my honest review of this saw. I must say, I'm impressed. It's very good. It's nice and compact. For the price point, it's good. There's a few equivalents to this, but one of the main reasons, like I said, I got it was because the rails slide. Let me switch it off. Forward, giving me that space at the back. I don't need to worry about now having to clear that. If I get the old saw out, just to give you an idea, I've still got it. It does work, but like I said, it's had its day now. As you can see, the rails at the back. So for me to use it, I'd have to have it that much away from the wall. See the distance? This now doesn't come back now, and it's out the way. Whereas this, I'd have to keep pushing it back because when I'm coming in and out, I kept catching on that. So, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe down below. And stay tuned for more from 5 Ways of Working.